How long had it been since you seen your father? You got engaged and, you know, it made you reach out to try to find your dad. How long had it been since you seen him?
I was 1, and from 1 to last year, he was not in our life.
So you don't have any memories of your father?
No, not at all.
You know, I was back there listening on the monitor, some of the stuff that you were saying. You know, I'm not here to address the stuff that's not true. I'm here, and the reason why I contacted you guys, because I've been looking for you guys for years.
This is my problem with him. You messaged us and said you were our dad, and you still came back into our life, and you still were not there. You still ignored my messages. I'm messaging you, trying to check on you, trying to call to check on you, and you don't care. You don't care at all.
You didn't raise your kids?
No.
So don't you feel like you should apologize for that?
Look.
You brought them into the world. You're the dad.
You know,
you're not there for them. She's very hurt by the fact that she didn't have a father in her life. Why don't you say, I'm sorry, honey, I wasn't there for you for the past 28 years?
It bothers me a lot to see her like she is, because when we first talked, I can hear the hurt.
And you can see it now.
Yeah, well, I've been seeing it.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it. You know, for that, I'm very deeply sorry for her.
Why don't you tell her that?
But the thing about it is that I'm not the only one responsible for me not being in your life.
Wait, okay.
You can't blame all of that on me.
Okay. Who else is at fault?
Her mother.
Okay. So I brought 2 children into the world, a boy and a girl. Now, if some, say, crazy thing happened along the way and my wife said, you know, you're a jerk, I don't want to be with you, whatever, I'm leaving. And she moved all the way across the country. I'm going to track those kids down. I'm going to be in their lives. Nobody is going to keep me from my children for no reason, no matter what problems I've had. And I've had problems in my life, but every day I was there for my kids.
For you to take accountability. That's all you need to do.
Look, I'm standing up here, only thing I'm gonna do is tell my side of the story.
So you gonna call my mom a rapist now?
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'm telling you, I was asleep and she was
on
top of me.
You would do anything to not take accountability.
Whatever.
Anything.
Whatever.
Hey, yo, bro, you was a straight bro. I remember everything that you did to my brother.
Why'd you up in my face, man?
Because I can't be.
Why'd you up in my face,
These are my brothers and sisters.
You better move back off my face.
My brothers and sisters.
You'll find out something, young man.
You treat my mother like that? I remember everything.
That you can't
I remember
fight.
everything.
You'll find out that you can't fight.
Everything. From beating on my mother, from beating on me and I remember everything. They better not get flex. You have flex on you, bro.
You don't remember nothing.
For real.
You don't remember
Talking
nothing.
about my mom raped me, out of here. I remember you living with us.
You don't remember.
So, yes, I do. I'm the oldest. I'm 38.
So?
I remember everything.
Look,
the abuse, everything. Everything. Kicking my brother and sister down the steps, selling my brother, beating on me and my brother, throwing the life at my mom that almost killed my brother. I remember everything. Resentment, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And you out here smirking, calling my sister all type. Listen, bro. You are a piece of narcissistic, beat up bro. You got me. You can smirk all you want to. You can smirk all you want to. Flex right now. It doesn't matter. My mom was controlled by you, manipulated, beat on.
Why?
Ain't no women in the world going to somebody else when they get
What's
beat on.
your daddy name? What's your daddy name? You don't even know who your daddy is.
These are your concerns.
You don't even know who your daddy is.
Your concern, bro. Your concern.
So why is you out here in our business?
I would never leave my kids alone. I would never abandon them.
What's your daddy name? Who your daddy?
Don't worry about it.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
Okay. You wanna.
You don't know.
You wanna berate a young man because he doesn't know his father's name? You don't know who.
It's my fault.
You don't know who your
That's not
kids
your concern.
are.
It's my fault.
I don't care. Because we grew up
You don't
perfectly
know,
fine.
You don't know who your kids are. You're a no-nonsense guy. I'm a man, but I don't raise my kids. I don't care a damn about my kids. I don't feed my kids. I got 10 pair of shoes. Yeah, you're a no nonsense guy.
I got 94 pair of shoes.
Who
cares? You're material. There's one thing in this world I know for sure. Material don't make nobody. Material don't make nobody.
Ricky Sr.'s here, and he took DNA tests. And as far as Ricky Sr. is concerned, you are the father of Ricky Jr. Ronesha, DNA test comes to the conclusion that Ricky Sr. is your father. Do you have anything you want to say to your biological father?
I kind of had a hope that it was somebody else to be my dad. That way I wouldn't have to deal with you. But, I mean, I'm just thank you for being the man you are, because I'm a better man in every way.
There's going to come a day, I don't know when that will be, but you will look back on your life, and you're going to regret what you did with these kids, what you didn't do for them, the time you weren't there, the chance that you blew up. You have this chance. You had this chance to walk back in her lives. She said, hey, whatever happened in the past, let's leave it in the past. I want you in my life. I want you to walk me down the aisle. And you blew it up. So with that, go back to all your shoes and get the hell off my stage. Ronesha and Ricky, glad to have you back. When you watch the clip, what emotions do you have?
For me, anger. It was just like, he didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, it was hard to watch.
Yeah. I mean, just as the host of this show, I get angry. Like, here's a guy, he brings people into the world, doesn't raise them, contributes nothing to your upbringing, and then wants to blame other people why he wasn't in your life. Like, how about just taking a little bit of responsibility?
Right.
So we did that show about 3 months ago. What's been happening since?
Well, since the show, we lost our brother, probably not even a week after we got back from your show, due to suicide.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you. He committed suicide December 23rd, and actually our aunt passed away exactly a week later, on the 30th. So we've been...
That's been a rough stretch for your family since you appeared on the show.
Yes, especially my mother.
Yeah, it's been an adjustment.
Okay, I just want to be clear so the people watching at home, it wasn't the brother that appeared on the show. You had another brother.
My mom's second oldest. Eric is the oldest, and then so...
Yeah. But again, that's a tough stretch for your family since you've been on the show. Have you spoken to your dad at all since you were on the show? I don't want to say dad because that's a little personal because he's really not been involved in your life at all. Have you spoken to Ricky Sr.?
Well, he currently has me blocked on Facebook. I was pretty much blocked immediately after the show. So
he blocked you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't really spoken to him, and he hasn't spoken to us.
Do you still have a desire to do you desire a connection with him?
Me personally, absolutely not. I mean, just at this point, I literally spent so many years and so much money looking for him, and so much just crying and being sad that he wasn't like. After he did that, it was a closure I needed. Like I have no interest at all.
Yeah. What about
I
you?
don't hold any bad energy.
It definitely helped us get in contact with more of our family members on our dad's side of the family. So that's
so you were able to make contact with family members of his?
Yes.
Yes.
And is that going good?
Yeah. See, that when he came back into our life, they most of them had initially hit us up then, which was about 2 years ago. But we had even more reach out. Family members that we never had contact with or anything, reach out and kind of just say that they were just disappointed on how he acted and how he did us.
So even his family members were like, he did you wrong.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that you did something in honor of your late brother.
Yes. So I always wanted to buy and
rent out inflatables. So after the passing of my brother, I named my business after him.
Well, that's a nice way to honor your brother.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of times when we do these DNA stories, we get good results. People are happy to be reconnected. Unfortunately, your story, you know, it did not fall that way. Your dad, the man who's your biological father, I don't know how he walks down the street with his head held high, because I'd be ashamed if I was him. And if he's watched this or if he sees this, I would hope that someday he realizes the error of his ways and tries to make it up to the, you know, two of you for sure. Because that's a shame that you bring children into the world. He's blocking you. He doesn't even want you to contact him. There's a guy that only thinks about himself, and that's despicable. But I do hope that someday maybe he realizes that, hey, I'm missing out on two wonderful people's lives that happen to be mine, and he reaches out to you. So, but if it doesn't happen, you got a lot of other family to be with, and I'm very happy for that for you. And listen, we're so nice to see you. I wish we had, you know, I wish you could have updated it with us with better news, but like I said, I'm sure you guys will be fine without him in your lives. Take care.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's gonna watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too. Can you relate to this story? Go to www.stevewilkos.com to get my help.